MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Takes this the other way to right. Morrison is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Chris Davis.
19.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Young moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, left fielder, Eric Young Jr.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Eric Hosmer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location could be.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Manny Machado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer has room in foul territory. 1 out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground Grounded back up the middle. Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the... Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like the fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 1-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he got him swinging. Logan Morrison becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. The throw into second. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So stepping in, Brad Miller. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jonathan Scope.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Morrison. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Miller backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Into the box, Tim Beckham. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Morrison is there, and he'll put it away to retire the... Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Duffy stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A look at Young, and now the pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over to first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Inciarte.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Adam Jones.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. There's 1 over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Young is after it. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Once again, a 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to short. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out. Ready for another chance. Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Eric Hosmer.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Logan Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Lucas Duda.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he takes ball 1.
Longoria.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The batter number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Duffy. He popped out in his first trip. Down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And did he hold up in time? A look down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Wellington.
Look out,
Castillo.
a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That misses 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Short, hit hard. Speared on the dive. Just late. He's safe. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Longoria's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just... Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Young Jr.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope, and he's retired 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the running play. 2 down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets foul. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
The third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance. Pedro Alvarez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Pedro Alvarez.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ralph
please.
Jensen
Now
will come on and make
Rays,
his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Ralph Jensen.
And no shot to knock this one down, and that's going to score the run from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Ready for another shot now, Tim Beckham. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds. So digging in now, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Logan.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And on one pitch, he's retired. Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready once again, Brad Miller.
Second baseman.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter, Danny Espinosa. Will come on to movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he got him. In now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Michael Gibbons. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Center fielder, number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, there's
a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Morrison going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in, Adam Jones. He was a double play victim last time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
For the Rays, number 31.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Brad Boxberger will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Late that time for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. What a... Now to the plate, Matt Duffy, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Dribbled to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Zach Britton.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. A man on third with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Paulo Orlando will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Orlando.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Jorge Soler. We'll see what he can do off.
Number 17, Jorge Soler.
And that misses ball 1. And a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Standing in, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. So striding forward now, Trumbo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, Pedro Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Espinosa. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Trumbo is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 5, shortstop.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them.
Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Twins and the Bombers. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Cali and Seoul. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto onto the grass. He's got it one away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Votto moving to his right, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Way out in front. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he digging in. Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Roberto Alomar.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in the switch hitter, Hack. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Blackmon is under it, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. On the ground up the middle. Ripken is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Rod Carew, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number
Into
4.
the windup and the pitch. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the. Ready now, Ernie Banks. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Ernie Banks.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And again a throw. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Oh, and this is behind him at second and into center field. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a throw over to first. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's another 2-2. And there he goes toward second. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Griffey rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackmon on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken.
The shortstop, Cal.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at second here with one man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag at third, and they got him. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Carrasco. 9-1-2 due up.
Carlos
Into the
Carrasco.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first
Jose
pitch.
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does if he really spotted that pitch.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Blackmon. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jackson going back. Gone! Here's Nelson Cruz now. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. Digging in, James Paxton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
James Paxton.
Now he'll step off. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. A quick out number 1. Riding in once again, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding in, Hack. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. hit hard on the ground to second. Carew has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Ernie Banks. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz giving chase, and that ends the inning. Now batting, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
J.D. Martinez.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Orlando Cepeda is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
This ball will be chopped foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Correa is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. 1 and 2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Carew is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Beltran. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Reggie Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos has got it. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. This one skied out toward right. Cruz has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. So striding in, Rod Carew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 1, and it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fast.
And we'll have to leave it there. David Robertson, the 5'11" right.
Now pitching.
So
David
coming to the plate,
Robertson.
James Paxton. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Leading off for Seoul. Pitcher. James Paxton.
Ted Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Carew. And a rather easy first out. Ready once again. Hack 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit hard to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. In is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Second and third here, one man out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ernie Banks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball one. Second and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Nelson Cruz is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase down.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half, and he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reggie. And that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in, Carlos Beltran. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the book. Roberto Ozuna takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Ready for another chance. Cal Ripken. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 delivery in the air to right center, calling for it. Cruz, he's got it, and there are 2 down now, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Fernando Rodney. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. George Brett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Pack corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding in once again, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Alomar takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter,
Ready once again, Pack. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. Tough play for Carew, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner goes for third. Line towards center field. Blackman brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Striding into the box, Ernie Banks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Settling in now, Roberto Ozuna. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and in now. Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Carlos Beltran.
From the stretch, Carlos Beltran stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Beltran becomes out number 2 this inning. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start it out against the closer Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door. Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Left side. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Orlando Cepeda.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.